Hi, I'm Danny Strable, founder of RackHouse Whiskey Club. We've traveled to Rocktown Distillery in Little Rock, Arkansas, home to Arkansas's first distillery after Prohibition. Can't wait for you to try their products in our next upcoming box.
I'm Phil Brandon. I'm the founder and head distiller here at Rocktown Distillery. We're based in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we're the first legal distillery in Arkansas since Prohibition. So we got started in 2010. I got laid off from my job. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, get another job or figure something else out. And I had a passion for whiskey, and I decided to take my engineering degree and other skills and start a distillery. Little Rock is my hometown. I was born and raised here. I'm a fifth generation Arkansan, and you know how in Scotland, all the distilleries are really about like where they are. Glen is a hill, so all those are Glenlivet, Glenfiddich, and so I decided why not come up with something that said where we are, but not in an obvious way. So Little Rock became Rocktown, and so we're Rocktown Distillery. When I started the distillery, I was looking around and there were no distilleries in Arkansas, which really didn't make sense to me. We have great water. We have great local grains. We grow corn and wheat in Arkansas. We have a great climate. We're virtually horizontal to Jack Daniels and just a little bit south of Kentucky. So why not Arkansas? Why aren't there distilleries in Arkansas? And it turned out I could be the first. It was very important to me, being from Arkansas, to actually use as many Arkansas ingredients as we possibly could. So we know the farmers that grow our grain. We bring in Arkansas corn, Arkansas wheat. We mill it ourselves. We cook it, we ferment it, we distill it. We age it here in our own barrel warehouse to be Arkansas's first ever bourbon whiskey. As we say on our website, we're makers, not fakers. Back in 2017, I got the law changed in Arkansas that allows us to sell cocktails. Before that, we couldn't sell you a cocktail. And so when we moved here to Soma, to our new facility, we opened a nice big tasting room. We offer tours 3 times a day. We work really hard. We spent our life's work building this distillery from the ground up. I took all my retirement from my corporate job, rolled it into the company, put all my chips in the middle of the table and rolled the dice. And we've been lucky enough to win major significant awards for our whiskey. It's been a passion, and it shows. So we won the U.S. Micro Whiskey of the Year award in Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible. We've gotten 96s. We got a 95 on our 4-grain sour mash bourbon at the Ultimate Spirits Challenge this last year. We've gotten 93s, 94s at tastings.com, as well as double gold in San Francisco. We got gold at the IWSC in the UK. So highly awarded, highly recognized whiskey. In the RackHouse box, we're going to be featuring the Golden Promise and Chocolate Malt bourbon whiskeys. So our standard whiskey is a mash bill of 82% corn, 9% wheat, and 9% malted barley. And I wanted to find out, if I just changed out that 9%, would the whiskey really be different? So I took Golden Promise malt from the UK and chocolate malt from the UK and swap those out to make these whiskeys. So just 9% of the mash bill, different grains, the flavor grain, the middle grain in the middle. So this is part of our flavor grain series, and it definitely changes the whiskey and makes it really delicious and unique. The Golden Promise gets into the honey, the chocolate, and the chocolate malt becomes dark chocolate and coffee notes. So really delicious stuff. So you can see, what would 9% of a mash bill really do? Where does flavor in whiskey come from? Is it the grain, or is it all just the barrel, or is it the water, or what is it? Well, this is an example showing you that just 9% of the mash bill can take 2 whiskeys in completely different directions. So sign up today at RackHouse Whiskey Club, and you can subscribe, and you'll receive our Rocktown Chocolate Malt and Golden Promise bourbon whiskeys in your box.